Oh man, I didn't even see that pop up. Okay, so one of the things that I'm going to do is I'm going to start trying to overthrow the Vale with Lannisters. So we're going to propose marriage, even though it's not matrilineal, of Lord Robert with Janae Lannister, who is 2, and she is my niece. So we're going to do that, and we're also going to marry off. Oh, she's widowed. Never mind. I was gonna marry her to Tybalt, but unfortunately, that's not going to work. I wonder if we can marry him to Asha. Even if it's matrilineal? No. Because of the drowned god issue. Okay. Well, that does raise some questions on how we should proceed, because I do need to find somebody for Tybalt to marry. I wonder if we can't form an alliance somewhere here in the Stormlands to create sort of a divide between Stannis and his men. I really don't know that Brienne of Tarth is going to be the best option. Arrange marriage with Tybalt, no. Even if it's a matrilineal. Desires a better non-aggression pact. Selwyn Tarth. I wonder if I send him a gift of money, if that will change his mind and improve his opinion enough to make it happen. Tybalt with the matrilineal, nope. See, that would be an issue. Even with a regular marriage, it doesn't result in a non-aggression pact. Okay. Well, that was a waste of money, but that's okay. It was worth it to know for sure. I'm just looking at all of the houses here in the Stormlands, seeing if I can't figure out a good spot for us to make that work. I don't currently see anything. I simply do not know. All of the high towers are married off. I wonder if we can start putting a divide between somebody in the north and here. You know, Daisy Moore, she already married. Like, as soon as you press play in this, all of the divergence that happens is so funny. Yeah, all of the North women have already been married off. As far as I can tell. Yeah. Except for Lyanna Mormont. And it really wouldn't make sense for them to accept a betrothal between her and Tybalt. Even if it was matrilineal, yeah. The age difference and all that kind of goes against what we are looking for there. I do wonder if there's a desirable woman to be had. I only have a little bit of time to make it happen, though. Okay, so I still haven't found a suitable match for my other kinsman, but I did find a match for Harry the Heir. Joy Hill, who is my niece and a bastard of my dynasty. He's agreed to marry her, so we're going to go ahead and send that off to forming alliances as best we can within the Vale. I think I'm going to abandon the search for a suitable bride for the other guy for just for the time being, while I figure something out with that. But we're going to go ahead and advance on with our siege of Riverrun. There we go. And then they've accepted the betrothal of Janae and Lord Paramount Robert. So we have Lannisters for both the current Lord Paramount of the Vale and also the heir to that. Benedict, you marry as you please, bud. I wish I had said that to the other guy. Okay, so we've sieged down Riverrun. I'm sure he is up to something. Okay, so there's an army from the north that is going to attack Riverrun. And I don't have any defensive... help. So what I think I'm going to end up having to do is take Tyrek off of the first and place we're going to place Adam Marbrand in the center, Forley Prester on the flank, and then Gregor Clegane on the flank as well. And we're going to let them handle this incoming army of Lord Hugo that is belonging to Robb Stark. And then if all goes well with the battle, we should get a pretty good chunk of war score going up with Robb, and then we should be able to finish the siege at Riverrun, and hopefully we'll be able to take that and run with it further north. See what else is happening around. It looks like the Brotherhood Without Banners is quickly losing their foothold. Currently, they only have their the Brotherhood Without Banners title, and I don't see their army, do I? There it is, right there. That's where their army is. And they're currently in Shattered Retreat. So it looks like they maybe fought with an ally of mine, and now they're in Shattered Retreat. So they should be pretty easy to handle. I don't really have to worry about them. It's Robb Stark, and then Stannis is also losing his battles. It looks like he's still in the Crownland, so we may go deal with him after. But I definitely believe that Robb Stark is the biggest issue for us in this playthrough. So let's finish our siege, and let's hope that this incoming battle goes well. They're currently suffering from a little bit of attrition, so they'll arrive on the 24th of December, so we have about 11 days before they arrive. Okay, the battle has begun. We currently do have an advantage. Where is it? So we do currently have an advantage as the defenders. We've managed to take out a few of their men before they can take out ours. Oh yeah, it looks like we definitely won this battle. Looks like we routed the flank and the center, and it looks like currently Forley Prester is dealing with... they're currently in the harassment stage right here. And they're holding up pretty well. There we go. All bands of the army have been defeated. It doesn't look like we lost nearly as many men as I thought we were going to. Yeah, we only lost 832. They lost almost 6,000 men. And that brought our war score up with Robb by 19%. So that's perfect. We're going to finish our siege. Where's our siege leader? Right here, Tyrek. I'm going to let the siege leader finish out. We need to decide how to educate Joy Hill. She's not my daughter. So we're just going to do the very basics. Distractions seem to overwhelm you during your studies. The simplest pleasures and even plain and mundane chores seem like time better spent than drowning in books all evening. How does one manage to keep focused when everything else is so much more appealing? If I learn even a few phrases, it will be worth it, so I can have a 30% chance of getting stressed. I guess learning languages is not for everyone. What is student of language currently doing for me? Well, +1 learning. I can abandon that and have a -5 opinion. I don't necessarily want to become stressed because stress lowers our health, intrigue, stewardship, and fertility. But 30% is not too overwhelming of an odd. Let's try it. Okay, it looks like we managed to not become stressed there. And it looks like our siege with Riverrun netted a 29% war score. Looks like there's just a small army right here at Castamere from raiders. Oh man, I didn't even see that pop up. Wow. Jaime the Kingslayer was hanged by Robb Stark. Well, you know what that means. With Tyrion as our current heir, Cersei's not going to last much longer. It looks like she actually married Willis Tyrell. And she's pregnant. With Lancel Lannister's son. Things for Tywin aren't exactly working out right now. Let's finish this war with Robb. Secure Joffrey on the throne. Okay, so they're traveling to Blackwood Vale, and they're going to have a crossing damage because they're crossing the Red Fork. Actually, there's a ford right there, so they won't. They get there on the 26th of February, so I'm going to let them arrive, and then I'm going to send my army there. Okay. We're going to chase down this chunk of army, and we're actually going to start working our way north past the Twins up to Winterfell. If we siege down Winterfell, then we should have the opportunity to... I'm going to actually command the army because I am an organizer, so we should arrive a lot faster. If we siege down Winterfell, we should gain the war score that we need very quickly, and we won't really encounter any armies in the north. So if we can slip past all of this and make it north before anything too damaging happens down in the south, I think that's a fairly good strategy. We need a new spy master, apparently. L.O. Lannister. There we go. I'll take it. And then Joy Lannister needs an education focus. She is... I don't think she can take learning, no. But she can take intrigue. And the fussy trait will help her with that. So, there we go. Alright. They're going to arrive in Fairmarket on March 5th. We won't get there until the 6th. So let's go to Fairmarket. Alright. Looks like Ronald Rivers was set free by Walter Frey's men. But it looks like we're doing really well in this battle. Yep, we lost almost 500 men, and they lost almost 5,000 men. So that is good. We'll take that. That actually brings our war score up. Ooh, bloody flux has broken out in Casterly Rock. Okay, so we're going to shut the gates. Right here. Yep. And hope that that doesn't evolve into too much. We're currently suffering from attrition at fair market, and I'm not gonna spend too much time there. I'm worried that this army is going to turn around and break the siege right there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to split my army in half, and I'm going to have Gregor, Clegane, and I'm going to leave Tyrek because I need him currently. Tyrek can be right there. Am I really going to be shut in with my courtiers if I do that? No, we're opening the gates. Yeah. I'll lose all my commanders if I do that. Okay, so Gregor and Davin and Adam Marbrand are going to stay here, and they're going to start sieging down this province. This other one, with me at the lead, Forley and Tyrek, we're going to travel north to Winterfell. That way we can deal with any small armies that stay there. Okay, so Castemir's been looted, 24 gold. I'm okay with that. Ooh, my nephew, Lord Walder the Red, has improved his skills and has gained 2 intrigue. That's cool. We'll take that. Okay, so it looks like they're heading to Branstone. As long as they don't try to go to Riverrun, I should be okay. As long as I can keep an eye on Riverrun, I'll be in good shape. They're just making circles around it. Oh, wow. It looks like died attending chamber business. King Balon the 9th of the Iron Isles died attending to his chamber business. And Victarion Greyjoy is now the Iron King. Prince Theon is currently his heir, and he is leading troops at Sea Dragon Point. So they did go ahead and go through with attacking Robb Stark. I believe they did, anyways. Let's check this out. Yeah, they're at war with Robb Stark, and they actually have a 15% war score. That's good. No, I'm not going to give you coin, bud. Euron Greyjoy is going to attack Victarion. For 60 gold, that might be worth watching, though. Yeah, for 60 gold, that's worth watching. Definitely. Alright, so it looks like our Septon has been filling his own pockets with some gold meant for the poor. So, we need a new Septon. We'll go with Gerald Upton. We're gonna imprison this dude, and we're gonna. How do you? I call him for trial. That's fine. Let's see what our army's currently doing right now. We're all the way in Whitford. I don't see any issues so far. Let him rot. Alright, Lord Tywin is going to interrogate him. And he made a strong case. And he's guilty, so we're going to send him to the wall. Good luck with your hunt, Euron. Whoa, that is not what I wanted. I did not see that coming. Oh man, that is a grave mistake. I did not see that many men up in the north. Well, I guess we have to deal with it because I don't see any way around it. I can't access the, can I? There we go. Yeah, this isn't gonna end well for us. Wow. Brendan Blackfish ran away from me in battle. Yeah, we're gonna lose this battle right here. Well, we lost about 3,000 men there. And now Tyrion is dead from too much drinking. Okay, so we might need to work something else out. Cersei is currently our heir. This might turn into the Joffrey Baratheon playthrough if we're not careful. I definitely... playing as Cersei might be fun, though, to be honest. Yeah, Craven, hear me roar, for sure. Okay, so we really don't have that many men. And I'm a little worried that that army has stayed put. I still think we're able to overcome the garrison here. No, it's just over 5,300 men. Alright, so we're going to have to travel back south and meet back up with our army here. We really can't take a direct path, though, because I don't want us running back into that 15,000 strong army. Tybalt, marry as you please. That takes care of that for me. We can't go north yet. Okay, so the favor that this guy's called in is a vote on free inheritance. Betrothed can marry. Yes, we need to go ahead and do this. Oh yeah, we're gonna make some stuff up about Robb. That's good. We're gonna sow some dissent between him and his men. All right, so we need to be careful because as we start traveling south, we're gonna end up running into that army again. There it is. Wow. And because I didn't see it, we're gonna end up getting hit. And I don't have a choice in this matter right here. Man. All the way back north again. Sansa Stark is now in my court, which means I should be able to begin to press a claim before long of hers on the north. Alright, so this guy's going to keep on following me, I'm pretty sure. He's going to Wolf's Wood. Oh no, he's going back down that way. Okay. Okay, so the free inheritance law. I need to look at that really quick because I'm not sure what that means. Controlled realm inheritance. Passing the controlled realm inheritance law will protect titles within the realm from being inherited by characters loyal to another liege. Vassal titles do not have any special regulation on inheritance outside of the realm. Okay, so that means that if by some by some marriage or by some other means, if a vassal of mine dies and their heir is loyal to another liege, that means the land can pass away from the Westerlands to whoever is over the current heir. So not that big of a deal, but definitely not something that we want to stay put for the time being. We can let it go, but we need to assess that as we go. Okay, so what we probably should do is travel this way to Last River and then begin heading south. That way we're going to have to avoid the King's Road to get south. Whoa. Stannis has abdicated to Shireen. That is unexpected. Oh, wow. Maester Kraylin. His daughter has been raped by my courtier Kraylin. Yeah. Wow. Kraylin raped the daughter of a wealthy merchant in Casterly Rock? Okay, so he'll be fined for his crime. He'll lose 25 gold, and the local revolt risk goes up. He'll be imprisoned, which gives me 50 piety and 50 prestige. Or I can improve my maester's opinion of me, and also the peasants will be upset. So no, we're going to imprison him. Here we go, young Griff. Aegon Targaryen invades. A young silver-haired man landed in Westeros, claiming to be Aegon VI, true-born son of Rhaegar Targaryen and rightful king of the Seven Kingdoms. It is widely believed that he perished in the Red Keep at the hands of Gregor Clegane during the War of the Usurper, along with his sister Rhaenys and mother Elia of Dorne. It is purported that it is not Aegon who perished there, but some peasant baby who was put in Aegon's place. Now this claimant lands, and he has the Golden Company at his back. So I can say, long live the true king, or I can claim Aegon's dead, which I think Tywin would claim Aegon is dead, because I believe the scene goes, Tywin was in the Red Keep and saw the bodies. So I believe Tywin would claim that he passed away for sure. No, let the maester who raped the girl rot. Good, so I get multilingual. +1 diplomacy and +1 learning. What happened down... See, this is the issue. Apparently we were fought in a battle, and I wasn't paying attention down there. Okay. Brotherhood without banners is not it's not against me, so I can't offer peace. It's Joffrey. Joffrey, who hasn't yet finished his education, but is selfish, wroth, proud, craven, cruel, a torturer. He's a knight, though, and he's attractive. And he has a negative balance of money as well. Well, he hasn't gotten Marjorie pregnant yet. Well, but she's his spy master. Well, come the turn of the year, we'll see how he turns out with his education. We need to regroup our armies down south. That's what we need to do. Because we'll have issues if we don't. Yeah, that was an army of Robb. My kinsman, Damian Lannister. Marry as you please. I've made all the alliances I can possibly make right now. Good. Okay, so the Brotherhood without banners, the rebellion has ended, so that's one more down. They're turning north. They're probably going to cut around this way. I need to be watching this way, though, because we need to go via the Dreadfort. Yeah, we need to skirt the coast, basically. And Kevin now has the bloody flux. We're going to call the physician. And the tide of war has turned against Stannis, or Shireen now. You know what, I do think I am going to stop spying on Robb. And instead... I can ransom those two from his grasp, but that's not going to work. Instead, I'm going to plot to kill him. And we're going to automatically invite, and we're going to see who in his court will take... Oh, look, Wyman Manderley. For a bag of gold, we'll do it. 59 gold? Okay. Well, for 96% plot power, yes, we'll take that. Eastmond Pool will do it as well for 15 gold. Okay. Well, that means we should have some pretty good plot power there. And instead I'm going to start spying on Lady Shireen. Oh, I can't. Because she's not an adult. I see. I see. Let Donald Locke rot. Who should we spy on instead? We need to spy on Joffrey. But he's not an adult. We need to spy on Cersei. Oh, she's in the Reach now. Well, that solves a multitude of issues. I mean, if that would have happened, so many different things would have happened in the actual canon story. Okay, so it doesn't look like there's an army strong enough to hold on to what Stannis is, or Shireen now has right here in the Crownlands. But once we combine our armies back, we should be more apt to deal with that. We're going to go down to White Harbor next. All the while, I got to keep an eye on all of my armies. Lord Paramount Tywin, after listening to the advice of a group of my bannermen led by Lord Aemon Estermont of Cape Wrath, I hereby enact a series of laws empowering my council to act and vote on matters pertaining to the governance of the Kingdom of the Stormlands. Wow. There you go. They might end the war. I don't know. Lyman of Leicester. It's going around Harrenhal. Let's make him disappear, for sure. But what I do need to do is get rid of Harrenhal, because even though it's not my main title, I think the Curse of Harrenhal still applies. And I need to find a person to award it to. And that person is probably going to be Peter Baelish. Maybe I can't do that. It has to be somebody in my own court. I don't know who I hate that much. could give it to Martin Lannister, who's now married to Sansa. But I think it's probably better to award him with Quebec right up here in Castamere. Yeah, let's do that. Let's give him and Sansa our land there. But we do need to figure out a way to handle Harrenhal before long. Alright, so White Harbor's there. We're going this way. Let's check our plot power. It's currently at 170. Okay, so somebody's trying to rescue Harry and Karstark. We need to keep him in the deepest, darkest cell. Here we go. I've received word from my co-conspirator, Lord Wyman II, that the bowmen are in place and waiting for the right moment to strike at King Robb. We're going to approve the plan to kill Robb Stark. Honey, give it one more chance.